And hello everyone, good evening to all. So today in this video we are going to discuss about some important problems from chapter 1. That means from chapter 1 the title is transmission lines and waveguides. Transmission lines and waveguides. From this, today we are going to discuss examples problem with the help of primary constants. With the help of primary constant. The given problem belongs to primary constant. The given data is problem number 1. The characteristics impedance of uniform transmission line is 200 ohms. This characteristics impedance of a uniform, this is very important things, okay? Uniform transmission line is 2000 ohms. 2000 ohms at frequency of 1 kilohertz. That means the characteristics impedance of a uniform transmission line is 200 ohms, 2000 ohms and frequency of 1 kilohertz. And also they given the propagation constant. Propagation constant is around 0.054 angle of 60 degree. Propagation constant is around 0.054 angle of 60 degree. So what is the final decision? Determine the value of line constant. Determine the value of line constant. So we need to identify the line constant parameters. So here line constant parameter means we need to identify R, L, C and G. So solution. So what are the given data? First of all we have to write given data available on our given parameters. That means given problem. The characteristics impedance, that means Z0 is given. In the given data, the characteristics impedance Z0 is given 2000 ohms. Then frequency equal to 1 kilohertz. Sorry. Then propagation constant equal to 0.054 angle of 60 degree. So these are the given data. What we are going to do? So find line constant. Find line constant. That means line constant means R, L, C and G parameter we need to solve. How to solve? That is very important. So for solving this, some important formulas are very important. So you have to take some important formulas like I will write here some important formula. For gamma equal to, already we know that for gamma equal to root z y. Yes or no? For gamma equal to root z and y. What about z naught value? So z naught equal to root of z over y, and also r into z naught equal to z. What about y? Y equal to r by z naught. Y equal to gamma by z naught. That is, call it as admittance y. So based on this important formula, from this important formula, possible we have to use these parameters and possible to find line constant. Okay, now we will move to the problem. So here, so before solve this gamma value, gamma equal to that means gamma into z naught equal to z. So for z naught or gamma, we have to solve before that omega equal to 2 pi f. So already we know that f value. So 2 into pi into 1 kilohertz, that means 1000 hertz. So finally our omega value is 6280. So this is the very important things. Okay, after that I am going to solve to find z naught equal to gamma into z naught, z equal to gamma into z naught. So already we know that z equal to, that means gamma value, already we know that 0.0054 angle of 60 degree and multiplied with z naught value is 2000. So now how we are going to reduce this method? So just mathematics method, we have to simplify these terms. Finally possibilities are there to get finite value. So z naught equal to, we have to multiply these two real number and then two imaginary number, that means angle and real number. So 0.0054, that means 0.0054 into 2000. Finally you may get 108. After multiply this one, you may get 108. So here I am going to put 108 plus j. Plus j is imaginary term. How we are going to solve imaginary term? Angle difference between two angle equal to 60 degree. If here 60 degree is available, here there is no degree, means you have to consider look like as 0 degree of the angle. So difference between this 2 degree you have to put in the imaginary portion. So just a minute. We have to put in the imaginary portion 108 in the angle of 60 degree. So it is look like as a polar form. But for solving purpose, we need to move for a rectangular form also. So how we are going to convert polar form into rectangular form? That is also very important. So by using the calculator, in the bottom the rectangular option available. So rectangular of 108 comma 60, you put some, enter equivalent value, one value will come. That value is related to 54. So here z equal to 54 plus, after that press alpha key in the calculator and then go for tan. After that go for equal, one value will come. So that value is called as imaginary term. So 54 plus j 93.53. So this is the impedance value for impedance value in rectangular form. impedance value in, this is the impedance value in rectangular form. Impedance value in rectangular form. So what is the value for Z now? So already we know that by using the Random's line equation, R plus J omega L. So from this, so what is value for R? So already from this equation, the value of R is 54 ohms, 54 ohms per kilometer. So this is the value for R. Okay, what about J omega L? What about L value? So already we know that omega value. So J omega L, that means omega L equal to J. J term is 93.5. So J term is 93.5. So omega L equal to 93.53. We need to equal this value. So we need to equal this value. Just a minute. So L equal to, so we need L value only. L equal to 93.53 over omega. So already we know that omega equal to 6280. Previously we solved omega value. Here. Omega equal to 6280. So from this we can apply this omega value, possible to get inductor value. So L equal to, now L equal to 93.53 over 6280. It is equal to around 14.89 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry per kilometer. So Henry per kilometer. So this is the value of L. L equal to 14.89 10 to the power of minus 3 L per meter. L per meter means Henry per meter. So not AL, Henry per meter. So if you want to take this value from Henry to millihenry, you can multiply with this milli value. You can get with millihenry, because inductor values must be in millihenry. If possible, you can reduce that also. Then the second set of the value is, the first set we identified R value and we identified L value. And then second set we are going to take another method for admittance method. Y equal to gamma by Z naught. Y equal to gamma by Z naught. That means gamma by Z naught. So gamma by Z naught, already we know that gamma value and also Z naught value. Just to substitute this value 0.0054, the angle of 60 degree over Z naught value is 2000, angle of 0 degree. Already I told you, if values are not given, you have to consider that value belongs to 0 degree. So now you divided these two value, how much value you are going to get? 2.7. So if you divided these two real term, you can get 2.7 into 10 to the power of minus 5. So the angle value, you can take the subtraction. So 60 degree minus angle of 0 degree equal to 60 degree. So the finally you can put in the value of 60 degree. So this is the value of admittance, 1.154 10 to the power of minus 5 into 60 degree. So already I told you this belongs to polar form. So from polar form we need to convert polar form to rectangular form. How possible? That already I explained to you. By using the help of scientific calculator, we can convert polar form into rectangular form. So now I am going to write in rectangular form value. So in the rectangular form, so what is the value for rectangular form? Y equal to 1.35 10 to the power of minus 5 into J 2.384 10 to the power of minus 5. So that means already we know that we know that r equal to z equal to r plus j omega l. The same thing accordingly the corresponding value of admittance y equal to g plus j omega c, g plus j omega c. So from this equation already we know that g value is 1.35 10 to the power of minus 5 mu, minus 5 mu per meter or kilometer. So this is the value of g. Then by substituting this omega l equal to, by substituting this omega l equal to, equating the particular value omega l equal to 2.384 or 85 into 10 to the power of minus 5. So omega not omega l, omega c, you may get c value here. Just a minute. Sorry for delay. So omega l equal to 2.354. So already we need only L value. So 2.338 10 to the power of minus 5 over omega value already we know that 6280. Finally by applying this value we may get C value not L value, C value we may get C value 3.723 10 to the power of minus 9 farad per kilometer, So this is the value for capacitance 3.723 10 to the power of minus 9 farad by kilometer. So this kind of the problems are very important for railway recruitment examination as well as the GATE competitive level examination. You can apply this formula directly, you may get the value. So no need to go for your polar and rectangular form. If it is a GATE examination, no issue, they will provide the calculator, you can easily get. But in other kind of examination like TNBC as well as the THR requirement board, they will not provide calculator. You may get answer from by own calculation only without calculator. So based on that they will ask the questions. So finally we will receive the 4 line parameters R, L, C and G. What is the value for R? 54 ohms per kilometer. What is L? 14.89 millihenry per kilometer. What is the value for C? 3.723 into 10 to the power of minus 9 nanofarad. What is the value for G? 1.35 into 10 to the power of minus 5 ohm or mu per kilometer. So this is the value for final answer. Thank you my dears. We will see in the next update and next problem with the help of primary constant. So this is a problem belongs to primary constant. It's very useful for your examination purpose. Thank you all. Thank you once again. We will see in the next update with the next suitable problems.